Well, a worldview is the perspective from which one sees the world, if you like, a set of beliefs or presuppositions that one brings in order to look at the world. And everybody has a worldview, although not everyone is aware that they have. There are essentially four main categories of worldview. First of all, there's theism. This is the worldview held by Christians, by Muslims, and Jews. It's the idea that there is a creator God who made the universe and who will be ultimately our judge, who's revealed himself through the course of history, through prophets and scriptures, and has called us to live in a certain way. And that death is not the end, but leads to judgment and either heaven or hell. So that's theism. The second worldview is polytheism. It's the idea held really by the great civilizations of the past. So think about the Egyptians, the Assyrians, the Persians, the Greeks and the Romans, those civilizations that we read about in the Bible. They were all polytheistic in the sense that they believed in a whole lot of different gods, all of who'd had responsibility for different parts of life. And life was all about trying to appease those gods so that your life would turn out the right way. And polytheists do believe in an afterlife, but it's not the same as theists. It's a kind of disembodied existence of the soul where you live and float around in this ether. So that's polytheism. The third worldview is pantheism, and this is the worldview behind Eastern religions, particularly Hinduism, also to some extent Buddhism, and also the New Age movement that we see in the West. So it's a belief not in a personal God, but rather in an impersonal life force, and that we're all part of this whole totality of being, and that we gain insight through things like meditation or crystals or other kinds of means. And pantheists believe in life after death, but it's in the form of reincarnation, so that we come back into this world in another form, and the form in which we come back is dependent upon choices that we've made in this life. In Hinduism, the amount of karma that we've managed to accumulate. And then the fourth worldview is atheism, the belief that there is no God, no afterlife, that morality is pretty much what we choose it to be, and that the reality of life is just matter, chance, and time working together. So there you are: theism, polytheism, pantheism, and atheism. And it's incredibly important that we understand what people's worldviews are, particularly from a Christian perspective, so that we can help to lead them from the truth they know, because there are elements of every worldview that are true, to the truth that they don't know, and to be able to present the gospel in a way that really makes sense to them.